Hi everyone and welcome to my baking video. So today I'm going to make cupcakes and I'm very excited, but I'm going to do a voiceover so it's easier to sort of hear because I don't know the quality of this camera. I'm filming on something with my big DSLR camera, so I don't know the quality. I'm going to put subtitles here of what I'm saying right now. So yeah, let's get into the video. So first you'll need
self-raising flour, which you'll need 115 grams of that. You'll need caster sugar 165 grams, cocoa powder 40 grams, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, some vanilla Madagascan extract, and you'll need 3 eggs. I use medium for this recipe. And then you'll need to get all your ingredients ready, so just lay it all out, and I also line my baking tray at this point, and then just measure out your 40 grams of cocoa powder. I put a bit too much in, so I had to take it out again. And you'll also need butter for this recipe, but I forgot to show that because it was in the fridge. But you'll need 175 grams of that, or margarine. So then you sift your cocoa powder into the mixing bowl, and sometimes it's quite hard to get out, so just use a spoon to make sure it goes fully through the holes. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so my voice is a bit croaky. And then boil the kettle, because you'll need to add 4 tablespoons of water boiled into the mix to make a thick cocoa paste. And then you'll add all your other ingredients. So you'll add the eggs, plain flour, vanilla extract, caster sugar, baking powder, and butter. Me just adding all the different ingredients, and there's all my ingredients in the bowl. Obviously when you're actually doing it, you sometimes forget to film every single thing you're doing, but it's quite self-explanatory. And then I'm just mixing with my mixer all the ingredients together. I start on the lower speed, then for the last 2 minutes I go up to the higher speeds just to make sure it's fully mixed and smooth. And then I'm separating it into Christmas cupcake cases, and this is making 18 cupcakes. I then put it in the oven. I put it in for about 17 minutes, although it says 10 minutes on the recipe. So don't always go by that, just go by your own judgment, because it was 160 degrees. And now I'm making my green icing. So I didn't have enough icing sugar, so I did 180 grams of icing sugar and 80 grams of butter. So whatever you do icing sugar, you just half it for the butter, that's what I always do. And then I put it into my piping cases, piping equipment, whatever you use to pipe. And I'm starting from the outwards of the cake, and then piping it inwards. Some of them are quite small on the cake, and some of them fill the whole of the cake at the top. It just depends how much icing sugar and icing you have. I just realised in this video that I have a big sponge of chocolate on my jumper, so that's all good, isn't it? I also add a bit of vanilla extract also to the icing, just to keep that vanilla flavour going throughout. And then just ice them all. This is quite easy to ice because of the consistency of the icing is very soft, but it will get harder. I've actually put mine after I took pictures on that. Oh yeah, I'll tell you first about decorations. So I decorated with stars, edible Christmas trees and candy canes and baubles. And here is the finished product. And I actually put these in the garage to leave overnight till Christmas Day, because they like cool environments, and also it helps the icing to set. But you don't want somewhere really cold like a fridge, that's too cold. So I just covered them with cling film and put them in the garage. But first I took these pictures. So if you would like more cupcake baking videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll make sure to give you some baking series. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon.